What?
It's funny how we just learned from, if we knew back then what we know now, we wouldn't beat ourselves up.
Hey, we're live. Are you gonna do the opening, or you gonna do what are you gonna
I don't know. That should have went.
do?
Are we live now? It says
Yeah,
live. The
it
opening didn't
does.
kick up. Why?
I don't know. It's your birthday. That's why. They just want all of you today, brother. They just want all of you today. I guess you're a Capricorn, huh?
Yeah.
Uh, a lot of people saying a lot of love in the chat for you today, bro.
Wow. I'm just shocked.
Ah,
I'm in awe. I love you guys.
yeah, they
Oh,
love you too, man.
um,
Good morning, everybody in the chat, man. Good morning.
Shelby, can you play the opening?
Tom's
I'll
getting
make the
too
one. I'm
old for
gonna
this
mess
shit.
with. I'm gonna mess with. I break stuff when I start moving stuff around.
It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and end. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin's Wharf, Fenway Park, Old North Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Boom.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Happy birthday, boy.
Thank you to everybody. I
Yeah.
really, I mean, I appreciate really, I can't. ha- I'm blessed. Unfortunately, here we are, right?
Yeah, here we are. Here we
Again.
are. Another year.
So, did you see what happened yesterday, dude?
With what? Oh, with some
With Aiden. Aiden
yes.
had a really good day yesterday.
Yeah.
He really did.
I'm so happy for him. I know
He earned that day. I hope
can't-
he put his feet up. Hope he had a beer and fell asleep in his happy chair or whatever he did. I hope he enjoyed the freak out of it because that boy did 60 fucking days, dude.
Yeah, that's a long time. It's a long
60
time, man.
days. They took his freedom for 60 days over
Nothing.
just a vendetta.
A fucking lie.
Hurt feelings. You hurt my feelings.
I think there'll be a lot of people looking at their mailboxes today going, oh, shit.
Meanwhile, Karen's attorney's house is on the verge of
AJ's.
And I mean, and she's out just to bust his chops and make Aiden's life that much difficult. It's puzzling. It doesn't make any sense.
There's some sick people out there, man.
There really is. But
evil is everywhere.
And you know what? I think did you. So I got to share this, Mike, because this was.
Thanks, Mark, for the $5, man. Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, we got to talk about that, everybody.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
Yeah, good. So you want to share?
So check this out, right?
Yeah.
You see this?
Yeah.
This is him, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Listen to me.
What?
That's him throwing them punches. That's not someone's face.
I know it is.
That person right there, you know what that person does for a hobby? I'll tell you right now.
Boxes.
That boy can throw some fists. Look at this.
Well, yeah, you can.
He's gonna, dude. That, you know how much work it takes to be that conditioned? Look at him. That is conditioned. That is training. That is discipline. That is boxing right there. It's not beating the other person up. It ain't. People think it's about that. It is not about that. It's about this.
No.
It's the combinations against your opponent.
Well, you can tell
understand?
by how you can tell by how he keeps his hand up for defense when he's throwing the punch.
Always.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that textbook.
I wish I could see his feet, but yeah, you look good. Yeah, he does definitely. I had to look at it twice.
Face. Look at where he is. You can see the couch to the left and a door or something
Yeah.
behind him. So he knows you're in a tight spot. But
Yeah.
you box like that in a tight spot. I'm hitting stuff, man. I'm falling over and stuff.
Yeah, he's got some speed too. Like his eyes don't move, his head doesn't move. He's throwing, so he's not like like trying to throw the punch. He's like still stable. Yeah. So and then on the throws, he's got the hand up for defense. Like so there's nothing dropping here to throw more power. He's got it up by his head.
Mike, watch his reach, just his reach. He's at like. What? So I can catch that in the frame.
Almost know it's a thrown elbow.
But look at, he's ready to go. He's in it. Bang, boop, boop. That you don't even see this one coming. See, it was down here.
Yeah. Yeah, body shots, everything. Yeah.
I like how he kind of does that little duck down, like he kind of loads up with his legs, like his thigh muscles. He loads up on that. He uses his lower body to load up. It almost springs to the top. You could like. When he starts like bounce, there you go. Watch this. So he loads his thighs.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely been trained. I think it's mandatory if you live in New York, you have to box.
You know who does this stuff? Our friend. Our best friend, my friend.
Yannetti does it too.
Ryan, our boy Ryan does this.
Oh yeah. Well, he's
Ryan boxes like that. I seen that boy, his fist work like that. That is Karen Reed's attorney, Tracy. Just so you know. That's the guy that's all walking in. He's the guy that did the close from the doctor. Why are we calling it a close, man? It's not even like a trial. It seems like it, doesn't it? Or are we reading into it that much? Like, are we reading into this too much?
I feel like everybody's been saying for the last year or so that they're trying to defend the Alberts. I feel like it's reversed. I feel like Karen's team is the prosecution, and the prosecution is the defense because they're trying to get people thrown off. Where it's the other way around typically. Like you have the Walsh case asking for all the information on.
That's the whole thing. Did you see that?
Yeah,
that ain't no joke.
So Walsh is asking for all the stuff on Proctor, which is interesting to me because Proctor's devices were taken and given back within 24 hours, I guess, maybe 48 hours.
Mike, it takes literally maybe 30 minutes to completely copy a phone from A to B.
And
done completely.
Most of their prosecution is going to be on Google searches.
You mean on internet stuff?
Yes.
Norfolk County District Attorney is going to prosecute somebody on internet stuff. Are you kidding me?
Celebrate extractions.
Celebrate. Yes. Just get something in the I sent it out. New York. Massachusetts. They celebrate. It's expert. It's been determined that's it ain't getting thrown out. Celebrate's not going away.
It's the gold standard. It's like you can use this for any type of conviction or prosecution or offense. Yeah.
Right. Wow, it's absolutely wonderfully awesome. I love everybody. Olivia, Kyle, everybody.
It's Israeli company. It's a company that's been around for a while. They know intelligence in Israel. It's not like
the fact that they can keep up with Apple when Apple doesn't give them any type. They give them zero. They have to figure that out every time there's an update. And they figure it out, and then you got to pay for an update. So they'll put as many people on it to break whatever.
Yeah, like someone just said, Sunshine Cheryl, Celebrate works for Brian Walsh, but not for Jim McCabe. So I guess I wish Walsh was first and Karen was second, because then you have case law. Oh God! Wow!
Does that shock you or not?
No, no. I see this guy holding many degrees. He's just like he's like a.
I
He's a,
like him. I like
he's,
him, and I mean, I
he's a
like Ellen,
genius.
and I like David. I like Liza a lot.
That's a
You
good
know,
team. Yeah, it's a good team.
I even like was it Weinberg?
Yeah, Weinberg.
I like
Yep.
him too. He's all about the book, like the legit, and him and the judge have a thing. So I
It's
like him. But
case
this
law from
guy,
Weinberg.
I
Yeah.
love this guy. He's good. But
He's
Mike,
not
this is gonna.
intimidated. He's
Oh
not
God,
intimidated.
no, not this guy. No.
He actually called up and said, "Put me in, coach. You know, I want to play with you guys. Let me go." Now I see why they didn't hesitate.
For free.
You know, like imagine being
You
in
don't
any.
win, I don't get nothing. How's that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. Well, he's gonna get fame, and he's just gonna get fame right up the rip. I mean, how many people are gonna? I mean, how many millionaire people are gonna hire this guy and say,
Listen
"Oh
to me.
God, yeah, yeah."
The book that he can write just at this moment, that just based on the arguments that he made in front of the judge,
Right.
it'd be interesting to see how the judge interprets that, because now you got to remember,
Yeah.
if she says pink, it's freaking pink.
I
End of
think
story.
that Bev is in a tough spot if she's trying to get rid of her now.
Thank you, Paula.
Yeah, she's in a really tough spot, man.
Everybody, my God, you all are
'Cause
awesome.
I
love you all.
just find it weird that you know, the big mistake was letting her in last year. You know what I mean? If it
Mike, she was just as qualified last year as she is this year, and
right,
go find me
right.
someone else that has those specialties. Matter of fact, I want to talk about that. Mike, she was a police officer.
Yeah.
Then she was a doctor. Then she was a PhD. Then she was a Mike. No,
Well,
she's got too many doctorates and stuff behind her. She's like, no, she's too smart. She wouldn't be up there if she wasn't. Put that way.
Yeah, the big thing for me is she was an ER doctor. So people just walking in off the street or coming in on the ambulance. She didn't know what was coming in all the time until they got there. And then she would either go to an orthopedic specialist or treat it for a dog bite. And the question was, well, how did you know it was a dog bite? Because I would talk to them, she would say. I typically didn't do deceased people when they came out with dog bites. And, you know, but she had one person that was dead from a dog bite. And obviously she knew, and the family was there and stuff. So
do you remember hearing back? Listen, go back 25 years. Remember the pit bulls were attacking the babies?
Yeah.
In a bad rap.
Yeah.
It was the ones it was the pit bulls that they were using for fighting. People were taking them and bringing them home. The fight dogs. You don't bring the fight dogs in there, you know. Nick Rocco, update. Ask Nick Rocco. What did Nick Rocco say? Do we have an update from Nick Rocco?
Yeah.
Nick Rocco.
As of now, AJ, Liza, Craig, and Russell are all safe. Liza, Craig, and Russell's homes are safe. No update on AJ's home yet. Too early for me to ask. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you very much, and our prayers go out. As long as everybody's safe,
yeah.
Build them another house. Crowdfund that stuff.
The pictures I saw this morning are crazy. I saw the Hollywood signs almost on fire.
Mike, it's like blocks of houses on fire. Not just one house, two houses. It's like this block, and then you can see a street, then that block's on fire, another street, then that. It's like again. How do you put your head around that?
I think you got to get rid of Gavin Newsom too. He's got to go.
Listen, let's put the fires out. Let's work.
Yeah, I know.
Got to be a way, man. Tell me we don't have a technology to put this stuff out now. Foam this stuff down. Have a foam party.
Well, they were trying to get the seawater on there, but the wind was too much and all the other stuff. But they're working on it now. I guess the wind is calming down. I'm not sure, but
so why can't we pump water into these freaking wind blades, these turbines, and make these turbines create water drops that'll hit the sand, and hit the winds and create the water? Like, it doesn't work like that.
Imagine having a pump at the bottom of a wind farm and just pumping water wherever you want it to go.
Yeah, whichever direction you control it, right?
Yeah. Well, it's here's the other thing is that they laid off like a $17.5 million cutback in the fire department last year too.
Forget
And
that.
you know
The
who
whole
predicted that? Someone
the
predicted the
insurance company
fires.
dumped everyone 2
Yeah,
months
yeah.
ago.
They saw it coming. They saw it coming, dude. They saw it. Said, okay, so you let go of the
Mike,
firefighters, the wind.
wow,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Listen, buying opportunity. You want some real estate in California? Bet you
Oh
can get a
God.
lot pretty cheap.
Oh, Christina Mitchell, thanks for the $5 for Tommy
Thank you
from the
very
UK.
much. Wow.
Oh, birthday love. You're gonna
See,
have a good time down at Bass Pro Shops.
the hydrants were the things they didn't keep the
Yeah,
reservoirs full, so they couldn't fulfill the
yeah,
system. So once the reserves were pumped, that was it. They couldn't fill it back up, so everybody was empty. Bang. That's bad.
yeah. So,
That's borderline.
buddy,
You don't do that. You always have reserve,
with
especially
the
with
wind
water.
going, I wish they could do a backburn, but they can't even do a backburn because of the wind. The wind will just take it.
Wait, Mike, let's burn this development and that development. Who you gonna sit? I can't set fire to someone's house to back burn it. Kristen, thank you so very much.
You asked me. You asked
Yeah,
me.
still, could you imagine lighting someone's house on fire to back burn? Could you do
No,
it?
somebody. James Woods lost his house. Yes,
Yeah, I heard he got it bad.
yeah.
Yes,
Joe
Kristen, I
Rogan.
did. Kristen, thank you very much.
Joe Rogan predicted this last year.
Did he really?
I can't believe it. They actually have him saying it on film on his podcast that this was going to happen. This is getting set up because I guess the drought, the wind, the people are careless with fires, generators, everything. Like getting some love on the Cash App. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are freaking awesome.
I know, Tom. We love you, buddy. You know that.
Yeah. So listen. So we're at this badass, right? Let's continue down the line. You ready? So we start scrolling along this timeline, right? And we got this.
What's up with the freckle thing? Remember the freckles? Gives an Irish tag.
Everybody had freckles when I grew up. I don't know where they went. I used to have them. Remember
Yeah,
they put lemon on your faces? The girls who put lemon.
No.
Jessica. Oh my God, Beverly. All right, Cash App's working. Venmo, Beverly. Happy New Year. Jessica, thank you. So my God. So freckles, we go up, right? Then we have this badass, this lady right here. Dude.
She's the best fighter of all.
Did you see what these girls in the back were doing and what they were picking on her and making jokes and cracking jokes about her and laughing about it? Did you see that?
I did. I
don't even want to play it because it's so sad. But guess what? She's the badass. The other girls are trash. Trash. Karen Reed is Mike. How does she handle this whole thing with such respect and grace and dignity? And how does she not stand up and say, can you get these people removed? Because she has every right to have those people removed.
Right. Or even lean over to Yannetti and say, listen, these people over here on the left are giving me shit. Can you get them out? Like, even a court officer has probably now seen it.
Let that continue.
Yeah.
Trish and Mac, thank you. Good morning, Trish.
It'll be interesting to see at the back.
So, speaking of badasses, let's continue down the line. You ready for this one? So I'm scrolling, right? Oh, not her. She doesn't mention it, right? The guy that did the podcast went on the show. It was a disaster. He's not even ranked on the thing.
Michael Phelps, whatever his name is.
Yeah. He's falling off the face of the earth. That. I feel bad for that dude. He don't even know how bad he is.
I don't even know his name. Yeah.
You guys are making me freaking cry. Not Haley. This account right here, right?
Yeah.
This right here is the most truest thing that was said in court, other than the judge in his name saying it. That come out of it to me. What struck me the most about the testimony yesterday was when Aiden talked about the very real concern he had about her kids. People can say it's self-serving, but his testimony on the stand wasn't acting. It was apparent to everybody in the room. If he was acting, Way to go. I'd go ahead and award him the Oscar now. Even people who already support him told me they had no idea how bad it was until now. Now support him even more. So, Mike,
Yeah. Not even his kids.
I
Yeah.
I, I went in yesterday, right? And I didn't want to talk about this, but I went in, and thank you, God, I went in because boy, did I hear the truth. He had more concern for her kids than she did in this whole entire ordeal. I didn't hear her mention um, anything of the sort. And then the horrific stories that I heard about jumping out of a vehicle, running with grabbing a knife and having a road rage incident with the kids in the vehicle. She was the
Yeah.
aggressor.
Yeah. I heard that.
She jumps out with the knife. Mike, people don't do that.
No, not seeing people. That was 4 kids in the back like that, like, and shrug it off like it's no big deal. Yeah.
I'm mortified.
Yeah.
Mortified. So I heard all this. I heard all this stuff, right? And the one thing that was overwhelming about it all was Aiden just didn't want anything to happen to her children. Not that he was just concerned for as a dad. And people don't say it, but like
No.
he talked about when he got home and he just
Chil-
sat
chil-
there and stared
children-
at the pictures on the wall.
Children are innocent, man, and they have nothing to do with what's going on in our lives. They're just victims of their environment, unfortunately. And
Listen, he almost got killed over this. She kept him there all that time. That night, he was so tired, he crashed his car on the way home into a guardrail. Dude, a second earlier in the car, dead stops on the guardrail. It doesn't sideswipe the guardrail.
I see what you said. Yeah.
Dead hits the guardrail.
Wow.
I mean, that's how people get messed up. You hit the corner, car gets spun around in the highway.
Yeah.
You're banged out. Someone's coming down the highway. They don't see you. They T-bone you. Kabang, because your lights are too late. That's what happens. Accidents happen, and they did like, over a lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm scrolling yesterday, right? And I'm thinking, Haley, that's pretty badass, right? For him to put that out there like that. So got all these badasses coming up, right? And then I see this, and this takes the fucking cake.
I know, huh? Yeah, there's a couple more going out, brother.
Mike.
Yep. Well, it's all true. It's all true.
Wait a minute. What Aiden is saying is true. They're accusing him of these things that he's not. They're just baseless. Throwing it out there. And we've spoken about this. I don't know how many times, Mike. They got nothing else, so they throw out the blah you're a creep or you're okay. Well, I'm glad you think I'm a creep because you're ugly as sin. I'm glad you think I'm a creep. I would never touch you. But
not to say the R word. The R word's crazy.
But however, right? So they impact the guy's personal life. He almost kills himself. Then they get him arrested. They throw him in jail during the holidays. And they keep going at him. And he's a public figure. As are you, as am I, as is Mike Crawford, as is Brian, as is anybody. Anybody that goes on YouTube, you're a public figure.
Yeah. He lost time with his mother.
He sure did.
He lost time with his kids.
That hurt. You can see it on the stand. I hope they pull that. Yeah. I hope they pull that audio because you can hear it. Like that legitimate. He's when he talked about having to go talk to someone about it. Listen, I want to go talk to someone about listening to what I heard yesterday. It was heinous, and they put that guy. They put him through hell.
Are you talking about you went into the courtroom when you were there listening to it? Okay.
Yes, I went in and listened to what happened in the courtroom. Right. Not what Grant tweeted, not what
Right.
this one put out, or that one, or these pictures of the video, or no, I heard it and saw it. I was there. I have my own opinion. No one can convince me any differently than what I've.
Good.
No one, because I was
All
there.
right. All right. Cool.
She
And then go ahead.
she none of Mike. She got up and just would accuse him, and he would answer truthfully, and she's already on another question, and like she didn't care about the answer to the one she just asked, but the one she asking now is more irrelevant. Was it snowing the night that we went out to that bar in Norwood? Did you unlock my door? Well, I did. Well, did you open the door for me? No, I had to open the door myself. Like legitimately stupid, like ridiculous stuff like that. Like, wait till you hear it. Wait till you hear it. Wait till you hear it.
Wow.
It went on and on, accusing, and the poor guy couldn't even get a chance to answer. So he tried to keep up, but the answers, but she just, so he is now going to sue her for all of the lies that she accused him of. And, it's long due coming, Mike. Long due coming. There's not even a courtesy email. There's not even a phone call. There's not a text. There's not a reaching out to somebody saying, hey, are you a mod? Can I talk to you? Hey, listen, can we, blah, blah, blah. None of that went on. They just kept accusing.
I know, dude. I know. I remember seeing it in writing. I remember hearing it. It was crazy. This. I know. I know. Gant's going down. Down goes Gant.
I think we can write badass in Sharpie on the board because he's suing her for $2 million.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like how it says you're next at the top.
Listen.
Yeah.
I tried to talk some sense into Grant. I did my best. I swear to God, I will. I sleep well at night. I did my best. I tried to explain to him it's different. It's not like you think, Grant. Remember? I've had many conversations trying to at least maybe change his mind a little bit. To be a little different, at least,
He has written the R word in some of his tweets.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
So, that's crazy because even if when Aiden wins, any type of revenue he can make going forward will be taken from him.
Get put in a box at that point.
And then when they get deposed, they get to start pointing fingers at other people, and it's going to be crazy.
Doesn't have to, because all he's got to do is grab her tech. He's allowed her technician, because the technology was used in the commission of the crime. He's allowed all of it.
Right.
Computer, tablet, phone, everything. Take it.
I'm sure he has a binder full of it at home, anyways.
Binder full of stuff. I'm sure he does.
I like how he said.
And you know what? The beauty of it all. The actual. Did you read the actual lawsuit?
I did not. No, I did not. I just knew it happened, and I was just like, "Oh yeah."
Written beautifully, absolutely.
That's me.
Perfect post, but I kind of like it.
I love that one there too. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. People were going ape shit yesterday. Hey, thanks Trisha for being a new member. Cool, man.
And and so listen. So he think about this.
Some of the stuff is funny, dude. You gotta laugh a little bit. You know what I mean?
They learned on me.
Yeah.
I gave him lots of material, buddy. Trust me.
This is crazy right here, though.
I don't like this. That's wrong.
Yeah.
You don't do that in court, Mike. Do you know how respectful you have to be in the courtroom?
Yeah. You can't chew gum. Yeah.
You can't laugh. You can't smirk. You can't even stare. You can't gaze. You have to sit there and be stoic as if you're the guy at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. No facial expressions. As blatantly as you can be for as long as you be. It's a game, Mike.
Well, obviously, you can see the Boston Defender was tagged in that, so He has the pictures.
He knows.
Yeah. There you go.
That's some power there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good picture, man. That's a great picture. Yeah, let's flip ahead. Nice picture of Joe.
Yep. Where is it? Where is it? All right.
What's up?
There will be at least 5 more lawsuits
Oh, yeah.
on top of this one.
Yeah.
I like the word least.
Well, you can probably name them, right? You get Lindsay, Gantz, Krusty. I would think Coffindaffer might be involved in one of these. That's full, huh?
Kate.
Kate, yeah, I think Krusty. Maybe
Just think
Kim
of what,
Fair. Yeah.
what Julie Carpenter. Think of all the tech that he's going to be able to get a discovery from all these people. Think of the lawyers they're all going to have to get.
Yeah,
And
it's a little different in civil than it is in criminal too. By the way, they get a lot more exposure.
Exactly, right. So
Yeah.
think of it this way, right? So if he was a running back, right?
Yeah.
They gave him the ball, and as he's running down the field, all these people are jumping on him, but he's still running. Remember the days? Who was it? Emmett Smith. Who's the other dude? There'd be 2 guys hanging on him, and the guy would just keep running down the field. The big dude, just shake him off like Gronk, but kind of like that.
Yeah.
But like,
I just watched.
He's carrying these people as he's doing his job, investigating the Massachusetts State Police. Where wait a minute, a cop found unalive on a front lawn of another cop's yard. That doesn't make any sense.
They wanted to shut him up, man.
That's all they wanted. I hope the world can see the entire machine that is out there, not to protect you, but to protect themselves. I can't say it any clearer than that. Really?
Well, you saw the money that was spent on the state police from Howie Carr put out a spreadsheet, man. It was fucking crazy, man. How much overtime they can get. It's like, town, like you must know, towns are limited to how much money they can have for details. It seems to me like the state police get overtime for anything they want, and it's just approved automatically. Because some of these guys would, make $500,000 as a state trooper. I don't know.
But
how many hours are you working a day, dude? I even going home? Are you living there?
But at the same time, so back to Aiden, right? He's still got to do his job, investigate this allegation, right? He's got to do his job, and all these people are on top of him, blah, 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 not making his job any easier. And then they took his freedom away from him on top of that.
It reminds me of like 20 years ago today was the Marshawn Lynch running when he ran for the Seahawks and he was throwing all the Saints around when he was running for the touchdown. That's like Turtle Boy right now. When he comes down and just stiff arms everybody, breaks through the line, runs in for a touchdown.
He's just making it happen, right? That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Oh. I got a cold, dude. I'm fighting a cold.
Oh no, don't go there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, sucks.
Well,
maybe I'm just cold. I don't know, but we got battling something. Joseph Kane, of course, you gave them another membership funny. Of course you did.
Thank you,
wouldn't
Joseph.
be a,
man.
It wouldn't be a day without it. How was yesterday's members only? Did it go good?
Yeah, we had a good time yesterday.
Yeah,
we're chit chatting.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, missed the people that weren't there. The people that were, we love you all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's singles from Joey tucking him in Tommy's G-string and just dancing.
All right. So are you ready for this?
Yeah.
What are the odds now, okay, that Aiden gets his lawsuit settled with LG, whether it's for $1? He'll just say he wins on that, right? I say he's settled before the Kieran Reed stuff is settled.
You can't get blood from rock, dude. That has nothing. She has nothing. It's more of a fuck you. And it's more of like trying to scrub the internet of all the insanity that was written about him. And he can say to his kids later on in life, once they're rolling up, hey, no, I sued them for saying that. That's illegal what they did. And
Mike,
it's more of
she is the mistrial queen. I think she can pull the trigger and bang it again just to cost her more money.
Who are you talking about? LG or
no,
Bev?
Auntie Bev, Karen Reed.
Oh.
I think she's gonna pump it down the road again. Trisha, thank you so much, sweetheart.
Sandra Birchmore at 12. Okay, 1, 2, 25, 1, 3 Stoughton's. Okay.
There's a meal of food that night too, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, cool. Is that Saturday night?
Yeah. That's Sunday.
Sunday night.
Sunday.
Right.
And where is it, Miss Trisha? Sandro is where?
Stoughton Center.
Stoughton, same place. I know where you are.
Yeah.
Me and her hang out there.
That's a good spot down there too. You go right through the Stoughton. I think there's snow coming. I don't know. I heard something. I'm not sure.
Probably.
Who cares? It's better.
Trisha and I can't remember her name. She goes and picks Mizzy up. I forget her name. She's a sweetheart. She's always there.
Yeah.
And
was
Mizzy,
she there in front of Canton yet last week?
Yes.
Okay.
I forget her name.
Yeah, I do. I know what you're talking about.
She's absolutely sweetheart. She's always freaking there. And maybe it's Susan. Maybe it is. I think you're right. Susan, I know Suzanne. Yes, Suzanne's there too. Yes, Suzanne. But there's another lady too.
You know her by face, right? You see her. You
yes,
know
100%, right away.
Yeah,
out of the crowd. I could pick her out. Now. I've spoken to her many times.
But I know.
She does so much, right?
Yeah.
And again, right? It's not just one person, right? Anne. Her name is Anne. That's exactly who it is. Yes, Mike.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
She's like Scott McGinnis.
Yeah.
But for Sandra Birchmore, because she does so much running around, doing this, getting that signs, she does a lot.
I saw her at the Joe Moakley building one time when Barbara was getting arraigned or getting put into jail. She was actually there. I don't even know where she lives, but she was one of the.
You know who she is? Yep.
I know she is.
So big shout out to her for doing a lot of work. If anyone sees her, give her a heads up. She's doing a wicked awesome job.
Tom, she goes back to the days in Stoughton when you and I are out there.
Oh yeah, no, she knows the deal. She's not dumb.
Yeah.
She gets it, and she don't gonna scream it. She just makes it happen.
She's I know.
Jess, the timeout, Jess. Me and you are gonna make it rock with Jess, who's my girl. Yeah, I got you. Yep. No, got you.
It's about the weather.
that don't matter. Listen, other than like a nuclear weapons detonation within 2 miles, I think there's pretty much nothing.
Only fan, a member for 2 months, man. There's like a little birthday party we got going on here today.
Awesome. And we all know each other from Karen Reed.
Yeah. These are the people that we meet through Karen Reed and through here and stuff, and people from around the country. You guys are great, man.
Mark, not a big deal. We can figure a way to make connectivity. We have technology now. May even go live. You never know. There's Beatrice. She's another awesome one. She does so much too for Justin.
Yeah.
We all do our part, right?
Yeah.
And it works. Yeah. And thank you, Kristen. And everyone, not that everyone specializes in everything, but I know enough about this case in this one and this one and this one and this one, whereas like Trisha knows more about this one than I do about that. It's just, it all works. We all work together as a whole. That's what I'm getting at. And we all have to keep it that way. So we're having a standout, 24-hour standout, whether it's a hybrid, whatever, we're dedicating 24 hours. Will can do 12. We can do 24. We're doing 24. Straight.
When are we doing? Are we doing a stream or are we doing a standout? Standout.
This phone's going 24 hours. That look up and it says live at 40 minutes so far.
Yeah.
It's gonna say 24 hours. We'll figure out the specifics.
All right.
But
I'm
yeah,
down.
we're doing
I'm down.
that.
All right.
Whether we do half here, quarter, however, whatever. We're doing it. This is about John, and that's all.
Oh, so we might be inside the car for a minute or two somewhere, going somewhere.
Yep. You never know. Listen, it can be whatever we want it to be, as long as it's about John, right?
Right.
And that's the beauty.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this whole entire thing, right?
Yes. Yes. Amy says I can take a block of that time too. She'll help out. Thanks, Amy. Yeah. Thank you. That'd be cool. Scott McGinnis could probably help out. You know, we need guests. We need people to take over for a little while. Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll love this in the chat right now. I'll help us out with that. Hey, I just one quick second. I did watch Sean on the Golf stream yesterday last night with my wife, and it was all about Canton.
Sure, it is.
It was all about Canton. They had Rita on, John Camo, Titus, Whitey was on there. A couple of people from the standout, and I just want to say what they're doing is good stuff. Okay, they're just trying to get some signatures together, move the voting time to November instead of April, and there is a candidate all lined up. Things like that are happening. So there's good things happening in Canton, people. I'm happy about it because I'm from here. I'm happy that Dennis Sweeney's involved. The Sweeneys are online. He's a funny bastard online, dude. His wife is educated to the nth degree.
Great people. I love them both.
Oh my God, yeah.
Again, the time behind the scenes that they put in is immeasurable.
Yes.
People don't understand even half
of
it.
I just wanted to give a little shout out to anybody in Canton that hasn't watched that yet. Check it out. They're talking about doing block parties in the center again, and Mike, Gary Titus is like a legend down there. So I mean, good stuff.
I don't know nothing.
I hear you, bro. No, I hear. I just wanted to give a shout out, though. That's all.
I don't know nothing. Nothing. You know what I do know? I know that we're having a 24-hour standoff with John O'Keefe.
Yes.
That passed away, but I know that much. We're doing that.
Well, some of the
everything else
people,
I don't really care about. Everything else I don't care.
Don't forget, we're going to help Whitey out on the 30th or the 31st of this.
We got Whitey, and we got Peter Murphy.
Yep.
Definitely got them. We got Rich.
Yep.
Definitely got them. Yeah. So I mean, we can't just drop our three guys.
No, we're committed. We're committed.
We're in on them. So
well, I heard
we still get Aiden going too. So that's 4, Mike.
I heard the whole story about how Whitey was on, and you can hear the whole story about why Chris went to the police, and it's ridiculous. Anyways, I'll let you watch it if you want. It was,
why? Because he was being asked questions.
Yes.
Really.
And then allegedly someone lied to the police and said he was bumped, and they have witnesses there.
In video?
3 witnesses there that say it never happened. Happy birthday, Tom, CPU. I'm new to your channel, a huge supporter. Free Canada Read movement. You're a wonderful man in everything you do. Estranged one, $20.
Yeah, thank you. I'm flattered, really.
And that's all I'll say about Ken. I think
I don't know what to say.
I think Shannon on Sean on the Golf will be hosting stuff. But it was nice to hear from Rita.
Oh yeah,
it was nice to hear.
It was always nice to hear from Rita. Always, and my phone's always on for Rita, no matter what.
Someone asked a question about what do you guys like? What would you guys do if you needed to call the police in Canton? And literally everybody on the panel that lives in Canton, and they were all Canton except for one Camo, so they would have to call the FBI because that's how much they have distrust in this town. And Rita was talking about how she was sitting in front of Shaw's getting signatures to move the election and stuff, and how many great people she met. And I'm telling her that Shaw's is a good place to meet people. And trust me, it's busy all the time. Yeah, so good for her. Good for everybody on that panel. Happy to see it. It's something positive. It was nothing about any cases or anything like that. Right. Just with Chris Albert and the shit that he's doing. Mm-hmm. And it's time for John Connolly to go. They just passed. We're gonna have a new business in town. What do you call it? A pawn shop.
Yes, I heard that. He's not
But
not having it, is he?
well, I guess he just said yes. I
Really?
guess for the first time in his 30 years, he's always tried to keep clean and never wanted to shop like that in town. But thinks we need it now. I don't know. I guess a pawn
Okay.
shop in Canton, folks.
Well, people are going to be moving soon when they find out what really happened in that house.
Yeah, yeah. So they're trying to save the town. They talked about the history of the town. They all grew up there. They're all disappointed. They
Mike,
know everybody. They know everybody.
I remember holding signs on a really, really cold day for a candidate in Canton,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And I didn't even know them, but I knew it was good for Canton,
Yes.
right?
Trisha.
And
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, and I knew it was good for Canton, so I did my best. And then I went to the I helped with the audit thing to try and we were talking about that.
I was there when you got assaulted.
But then no, this is before we started talking about it, about auditing it. This is long before. It ended up becoming something turned into an audit, turned into we needed to get a vote. Then I went in and helped do that, stood out for the vote there. And then I went in to film the actual voting, and the chief of police's ex-brother-in-law come out of the crowd. Yeah. But that's what these people are. We should have seen the writing on the wall, Mike, right? A freaking sucker punch, just like they did to John. Pow.
Tom, I was watching you on TV. I sat back in my chair like, did that just fucking happen?
Yep.
And and it validated a lot of things that happened to me. Like I'm like, holy shit, I'm not alone, man. What else are they doing that I don't know about? You know what I mean?
I go to Canton Police to get the report. Complete freaking jungle.
Yeah.
Jungle.
Same.
You know what Helena says? Got nothing to do with it. I'm conflicted. I turned it over to Stoughton. So I went to the magistrate in Stoughton from the chief of Canton. So you know how that went. There you go. So, but regardless.
Yeah, we're getting off subject here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, that's who we're dealing with. And again, I did what I thought was good for Canton, right? Yeah. So and I've always done and I always will do what I think is good for Canton, right? But I can't do nothing if I'm not included. So I can only do what I can do, right?
No, you're right, totally.
And I know that, I'm not going to invite myself, and I'm sure not going to go somewhere I'm not wanted. That's just a waste of my time, right? But I know what I am going to do, right? I am going to use my platform to advocate for John O'Keefe, because that's why we're all here.
Yes.
Right? All of us.
Yes.
And you know why? I had someone pull it up earlier, and I couldn't find it, but they could. And really, enough can't be said. We're all here because of this. He wrote this story.
That's right, man. Part 1. Wow. Yep. It's true, bro.
April 18th, 2023.
Yep. I'll never forget that.
Then is more true now.
Changed my life.
Everything has been everything that's here is proven even more true or less true. That's in that right there.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I can't even look at the chat. Dennis Sweeney's here. Thank you, Dennis Sweeney. Good to see you.
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, buddy. Good to see you, bud. Good show the other night, by the way.
Isn't that something, Mike?
Yeah. Blew my mind, dude. Changed my life. Changed my life. I'm not like it in a good way. Like it changed my life. Like how I think about the police in Canton, how I think about Canton, how I think about the select board, how I met Reader and company and all those guys, the Sweeneys and all those people, and like you and Turtle Boy and Mike Crawford. That's how I got into the whole thing. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And I couldn't believe what I was reading. And he had receipts,
and it was laid out right here.
Yeah. Thanks, RBA, for the $5. Half a gallon of is on me too, Tommy. Ice cream going your way, buddy.
Thank you so much. My goodness.
Oh man. Yeah, I got a text yesterday from somebody that you know that said that it was your birthday, but you were never going to say anything. So
Yeah,
we made sure. Yeah, we made sure that you was said some stuff we talked about. Look at how old those pictures are, man. She's still strong, bro. I mean, look at that. Fucking crazy.
It is.
That piece of shit right there. How far we've come to get rid of him.
And
Right?
we've had to fight battle, Mike, and look at what we found. Think of the stuff we don't hear and we don't see. Just think of that stuff.
Tara from Boston, thanks for the $100, man. Happy birthday, Tom.
I'm not
Love
even
all
looking
you
at
do.
that. I'm looking at the screen. My God, really, Tara, Tara.
Wow.
Oh my God, thank you. Wow.
Also, Tom, that phone call happened. I don't know what that means from RVA. RVA has that connection. Yes.
Okay.
So that phone call happened. Thank you, RVA. Yes.
So, listen, I feel bad. Back to the whole topic with Aiden, right?
Sure.
I feel bad that he has to take the route that he has to take now, but this is the route they put him in.
Right.
He can't not respond, right?
Yeah.
Especially with that. And
right.
Listen, I think other people are gonna start getting letters.
No, he said it. He said it. You're definitely gonna get letters.
If one person, this is the best part. If say he sues Peter Pan, Winnie the Pooh can sue Peter Pan because all the stuff's already there. I'll take that discovery. It's already printed, already done. I'll take that deposition. Thank you. Yes. It's already been done. Thank you.
Yep.
Done. So you let the other attorney do the work, or you talk to that attorney, and that attorney just says it's X amount of dollars to take care of it, which is probably the right way to do it.
So if there's a connection with KP and and Tully, say,
yes,
that might come out in discovery.
How can it not, right?
I know. And Mello, how can it not, right?
She was in the bathroom on the phone with Mello. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So
this is fucking nuts, dude.
I don't.
And he says I have some money now and I can afford to do this, and I'm doing it.
Listen, I don't know how he can't not do it. They pushed him, Mike. They pushed him past the point of this.
They never thought he'd do it. I don't think. Like, he probably said, this is suable, this is liable, and he
surprised,
did.
Mike. You'd be surprised. And again, the trolls are gonna find a way to spin it, right? No matter.
I don't know how they can.
Oh, come on now, Mike. There's always a way.
We'll see. So it happened yesterday. One envelope was dropped off to LG's, and so what happened yesterday afternoon with the other violation with the girl that was threatened with the knife or threatened to get murdered? So did LG get a RO against her?
We all listened to the stream on Mike Crawford where that was I forget her name. LG, and
she was a mod. Anybody know what her name was?
The other lady. The other lady's name. She got the RO.
She did get it.
Yes, 100%. She absolutely did. Because as Mike Crawford very smartly pointed out, like, she made 3 verbal threats. Mary. It was poor Mary. Mary was in freaking tears, dude. Because she was afraid of LG was the rage, because LG was rage screaming, yelling at her, right? And you could hear it in her voice, guy. It was bad. She got messed up by LG, right? So then
you had audio of it.
Oh, they played it. Mike played it yesterday. The whole thing.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah. And
I'll have to go back and listen to that one.
To include the phone calls. Mike, Mary Bagwell. Yes. Can people please put Mary Bagwell in your prayers? That lady doesn't need to deal with this extra stuff, right? Mike, Mary Bagwell is one of them ladies in your life that if you have a child in your life and something's not right, she's going to say something. And she did. And because of that, they're attacking this poor lady. That's why she was so upset with poor Mary. Because driving around drunk with your kids, jumping out with a knife, road
I
rage
know.
and stuff.
Yeah.
All she was trying to do was listen. All Mary, I think, was trying to do to Lindsay was, hey, girl, like, let's take it down a notch. I think she's got like really good intentions, and her heart's definitely in the right. Her heart's definitely in the right place, and she absolutely cared about LG's children. You see where I'm like? This lady has a big heart like that.
Right.
She spoke up and said something, and they attacked this poor lady. Whole year extension done.
Now, so this lady Mary actually helped out with Aiden's case because of what she knew too. Obviously, okay,
Correct.
all right. I want to get that straight too. Okay,
And
that was part of the rage too. They knew that she was talking to Aiden, or she had given Aiden some information because she was trying to do good and try to help these people that were kind of crazy or crazy.
now, Mary repeated what was told to her, right? Because
Okay.
that's all it is. That's all it all ever is. It's a game of he said, she said. That's all this ever is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and so said to her or whatever. Oh, what was it? I just lost my train of thought.
It's okay. It's your birthday.
Yeah, but no, I'm thinking of something else.
I think someone just donated an AARP donation for you in the chat, Tom.
I'm definitely going in that direction. 100% there, guy.
That was the weirdest thing when I got one of those in the mail one time. I was like, I'm officially old. That's like the marker of being old, so you know.
So I put off getting a haircut because I'm afraid it'll be the last time and it'll never grow back. It'll be gone. So I'm like, now one last day. I'll go get a zip later on, hanging on the last I can.
Fucking A, man.
But yeah, so Mary helped Aiden.
Yeah, and not a lot, but just some information.
enough that he put it together.
Put him over the edge, so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was an anti Karen Reed person. Is that what I'm understanding?
That's where it started. Yeah.
Okay.
And
right.
Now I don't know whether she's like pro Karen Reed or anti, but I do know she's pro good person. Above all of that. That's what I see out of Mary. People see this Karen Reed or not, or I don't know if she's on a side. I know she was friends with them. Right.
Yep.
But now she sees the difference. She made a change in her life, and I can accept that. I mean, no one's perfect, and
sounds like
she doesn't seem like a bad person. She cared about other people's kids enough that spoke up, right?
Yeah.
You can't ask for more than that. Isn't that what you want out of a friend?
I just feel like she was on the inner circle. She wasn't just an acquaintance.
So
she
that's what I was going to say.
She actually might know something about JM.
So exactly how they connect into this whole circle of stuff,
which will come out in Discovery.
Yes.
If they get those phones, dude, it's fucked. And
got it again.
I'm doing it to you because I'm chiming in between your breasts. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. Let you finish your sentence. But
listen, I haven't slept much.
Just proof of the pudding.
I know it is. I know what.
All right.
What Mary told Aiden, right?
Right.
Mary was told that LG took the papers, ripped them out of the papers that were ripped out of the notebook. She ripped them out of the notebook and put them down her shirt.
Right.
She did that.
Right.
And that he didn't push her down, and he sure didn't have any unwanted advances towards her. Right. None of that happened. Nothing happened. She admitted that. She admitted that to Mary, and then said, "I'm in too deep. I can't get out."
Yes, I remember that. Yep.
That's bad.
So
That's
we
how
have
much.
that.
That's they
Yeah.
used this. They used that mother of four. Kate used this poor lady as a tool, as a weapon to get Aiden. That's how
Do you,
bad
do,
Kate is. Kate is
so
that evil, dude. I swear to God.
so do you think, I'm just gonna say it, it's like, so it was two Halloween parties ago where Aiden and LG met, and do you think the hooks were in with Kate on LG back then? That it was a setup from back then, or
I
did it
was
happen?
I was there.
Yeah.
I have it on video. I can attest to um her mood.
I guess
I
she
could
was upset.
I could attest
Yeah.
that she wasn't upset with Aiden.
All
Not that
right.
I saw. She
All
could
right.
have been, but no.
And then once that was kind of out there, then KP put her things into her
No,
eventually.
I think what happened
Or was
is
it before?
I think personally think, I mean, look at Aiden, right? He's a famous dude. He's got all these people following him, right? He's not the
Mhm.
average person, okay? He's just not.
Nope.
She sees that, and I think she maybe attracted to him, fell in love with him, or whatever. However, whatever. Don't know
Yeah.
about that, but that worked. It did work, but it didn't work out. Even though it did work, it wasn't going to work out in the long run. And that happens. It's called relationships. It's no one's business, but
Yep.
I think when Kate found out, I think she was able to get into Lindsay's head and turn Lindsay enough that it ended the way that it did with the involvement.
Right. That's what I believe too.
She was like, the police were involved. If she was Mary, right? Some name Mary, and he dated Mary, you wouldn't know a damn thing about her.
Right.
Or Tara or Cindy or whatever name it is. We wouldn't know a thing about her because it's not our business.
Right.
Because she involved herself with the state police, with Tully and Mello. We know she's got that information on her phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't become just an ex-girlfriend now. Now she becomes part of the whole entire picture. And that's what she wanted, because last I thought she was trying to be famous with that hooking up them dudes guys show or whatever.
Yeah. Bachelorette.
Yeah. So that's my whole play on the whole.
It sounds sensible. Yeah. Yeah. And when he tried to end it, she tried to keep it together.
She saw an opportunity, guy. No. Yeah. Kate said, "Hey, you have an opportunity here. You can be famous. You can be the one to take him down and be the hero for Karen Reed, or
and
be
the whole
John O'Keefe. You have that power." They put it in their head.
And the thing they were looking for was a connection between Aiden and Karen for witness intimidation.
Because that they could get him on that, because that isn't such an open-ended statute. You can,
right?
You can charge. You can indict a ham sandwich and charge him with witness intimidation.
Right. Yeah. Was there any pillow talk or any? Did he mention anything?
See, that's why she was all up in the LG's best friend. I'll take care of this. I know this. I'll raise money for a lawyer. I got this. I'll get your kids. Get your kids. Bring it here. Come here. Listen, if she don't have an RSP to the court date that she walked in on, that he had to walk out on, like if she don't have an RSVP, she's in deep. However, if she was invited by John O'Keefe,
I see what you say. So she was just
out of the conspiracy. His phones are open too.
So Paul O'Keefe had to invite her. She just couldn't walk in knowing Eden was there. Got you. That makes sense to me now. Okay, I couldn't put that together. I'm thinking she just walked in on her own, but no, she was a guest of Paul O'Keefe, and he had to admit to that. Now he can be part of the discovery.
And the court
Holy shit.
In the court offices, because if Paul says no, now the court offices who know that there's an active restraining order let this girl in to go. Wait a minute, there's an active order, and you're letting this. Aiden was already inside.
This is going to go sideways, dude. This is going to get ugly.
He was there inside first. She's going to break that agreement with it in her hand. Look at what I got.
And she walked in with it in her hand.
Yep.
And then she said, "I'm friends with Paul. I was invited by the O'Keefes." So this is
RSVP, buddy, because that's gonna cost some money.
Oh my
I'm
God!
glad that she said she's an RN because RNs make about 80,000 a year, which is
Who's an
piss,
RN?
piss a number.
Who's an RN?
LG said that.
She's an what?
She said she's an RN.
Someone posted something this morning
Takes
about
care of
that.
people, dude.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Nurse Kim.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Oh, it's fixed now. Thank you
my
very
fellow
much.
Capricorn.
We got this, don't we? She knows what's up. We don't talk about it. We just do it. That's why we're
She's
both
awesome.
here.
Oh man.
But
So
Mike,
wait.
all this stuff. She's involved in Tully and Mello. But why, Mike? For no reason, all because Kate hates Aiden, and this poor guy's trying to do his job, and he's got all this coming at him on top of everything else.
What other puppets does Kate have in her back pocket? Who else does she have? That she's Grant's obviously at one time. Seems like Grant's distanced himself from Kate and now is with LG more. I mean, they were walking arm in arm after the loss, and
we got Grant on video putting his arm on her back. Remember, hugging her.
Yep. Grant, and I didn't realize this before we did interviews, but going back, he has said some horrible things about Turboy.
Listen, he said
some
horrible things about me. He's pushed me down to the ground a couple times.
I know. Granted? Oh, Jesus Christ!
You saw that, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. I can't see. There's so much things going on, Tommy. You're everywhere.
That was,
you know what?
And we just shake it off like it's normal, right? Just happens, right? Just normal. Well, Canton. I get salted at Canton, salted at the courthouse. It all works out. Joseph Kane killing it. My goodness, look at this guy.
Put another dollar bill. Put another dollar bill in your G-string for you.
Wow, who's gonna break this?
Fucking Amy. I can't. You just blew my mind that she's a registered nurse. That just blows my mind. Someone posted this morning that she owes back child support to somebody. I don't know if it's true or not. Like she owes the money to somebody.
Listen,
so that means she made more money than the person that has the baby she has with, and she's actually the one that's paying. And it was like over $100,000.
But
if I'm right about that,
we pray that she's not a nurse that has anything to do with our friend Amy, because I won't allow treatment or someone with that incompetence level to touch my friend.
And can we rule the fact that she was never in Westwood nursing home at one time?
I don't understand what that's got to do with anything.
Clap.
But yeah, so let's talk about Miss Amy real quick.
Yes.
Everyone sees Miss Amy.
Prayers.
Miss Amy's going to go through some medical stuff at the end of the month, and we're trying to rally up behind her and let her know that she's got lots of love here, and we're all going to go through this together with her, and we're going to get we're going to get an email set up, like a dedicated email, so people can write her an email, so whatnot.
Yes.
Yep. And I don't want to.
Single mom, it's tough.
She's a great mom. She's a freaking. Every time I see this picture, her and her son. They go everywhere, dude. They go everywhere. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. They were at the Star Drive-In that night. I met him, met her son, met her REN and stuff, and she's in a great mood. She's in a great space.
I think she's in a good spot. I think she knows she's got some support behind her, and that's all we can do, right? Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, just so you guys know, we're going to be pushing hard for Amy.
Yep.
Just you got to get her up and over this little hump she's got to go over, so we can do it.
You're gonna have the girls back on for mods only,
Yeah, mod takeover. They got to come and do that.
Yeah. Get
Carrie on it.
Yeah, they just like to go and talk about what's relevant in the world and what's happening and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man.
They do well, especially all of them.
Yeah. Fuck cancer is right, Joseph. Yeah. Fuck cancer, man. Cancer has taken so many people away from me in my life. I could name off 5 right off the rip, man. Both my parents, cancer. Yep. My uncle, a cousin. So I can keep going, but you know what? You move on. But it's a terrible thing.
but we're blessed that she's as healthy as she is, that she's gonna go through
Yes.
this, and that she's young enough. I mean, she's
Yes.
young.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
she can kind. I don't want to say she can take the hit, but she, the recovery is not going to be as hard, I think, for her because she's
Yes.
still young, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
if it's ever going to happen, I'd rather get it out of the way now, right?
Yes.
Boom, done,
Absolutely.
check off the list. Let's go. Everything else is
Yes.
irrelevant.
Yes.
So we're all for Miss Amy.
I think her being on a platform and having other people like what she's going through join her and talk to her is a great therapeutic way to get through this too. So
Amy,
when you do a mod, good.
I don't know how she's so open. Look at.
Yeah, I know.
Look how open she is about that.
Well, that's the only way you can be, Tom, today.
No, I
You
know.
don't want to,
Mike.
You don't want to keep it inside. Back in the old days, right? I used to just hear, oh, so and so sick in the family. I didn't know what really was going on. I didn't understand what was going on, or they didn't want to tell me.
Yeah,
now today, it's all over it, especially where my wife's involved with it.
Yep.
She sets up all the stuff, or whatever. But I won't talk about that. But anyways, I just know
get
how
it
bad.
all out. Take as much as you can, man. Get it all out. You don't want to do this twice, right? That's just
no.
Get it done with. I'm all in. I'm with you, girl. Right?
My girls go away. Oh, good thing was that your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We started, dude. Mike, I think
Yeah,
it was the
Amy,
4th
you're
of
right.
July. We went to this campground in Connecticut. It was back in the mid '90s, and we ended up there, and they had this big, massive bonfire, and they couldn't get it lit. My brother walks out.
Of course, you could.
No, my brother, he's got the torch. He's got freaking diesel. He's got a blowtorch because he's a HVAC guy.
Yeah.
The yellow ones.
Yes, with a single
Fire
tube at the
instantly
bottom.
started. Kaboom! The whole thing's up in like a second. Whoosh! It was beautiful.
Right.
Yeah. We done some stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy kid too.
I
was talking to someone about the shoe. The shoe that come off is. There's a ride at the Brockton Fair. There's a ride. You sit in it. It's called the Rainbow, and it goes around. The whole entire thing goes around like this, Mike. Right?
Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
This way too.
Right.
My brother's on the very end seat, and there's a lap belt, and it puts you so you really can't lift your legs up, but you can slide your leg over to the right. My brother's has these what they were like loafers or something, no socks, and he puts his foot outside of the end of the thing, and it's spinning around this way, and he kicks his foot off, and up goes the shoe. Mike, all three of us watched the shoe go. Hit the kid sitting right in front of us, knocked his hat right off his head. He had no idea where it came from. Somebody threw up on the ride. So my brother's getting off the ride on one foot hopping because he doesn't want to walk through the puke with his friggin' bare foot, looking for his shoe. Meanwhile, the kid doesn't know where it came from.
Jesus Christ.
Brockton Fair Day, bud.
Is the Brockton Fair still going on?
Listen, my brother, there was a clown, right?
Oh, Jesus.
There was a clown there. Listen, my brother mooned him. They had to take the guy and put him in a cruiser and get him out of there because it was going to be a riot between him and my brother. The clown at the Brockton Fair. They didn't get along. They weren't
Lisa, thanks for the $5, Lisa. Just wishing you a happy birthday, Tom. All right, man.
Lisa, I love you, my girl. Thank you much.
Yeah.
So that's my brother. There's a reason why we don't hang out a lot because we be in jail.
The same with my brother, dude. Too. I think we were a lot alike when we were younger, man. We did some stupid things, and we had the Marshfields there. So you had the Brockton Fair, I had the Marshfield Fair, and it was a lot of fun. We used to have horse racing down there.
4th of July.
Oh, don't get me going.
It's a wagon wheel. It's a round roll of firecrackers. Right? It's huge. It's like a freaking wagon wheel. Right?
Like a brick. Like a brick or two.
Not a brick. It's got to be 10 bricks.
Okay.
Me and my brother unroll it, and it goes from telephone pole to telephone pole. That long.
Wow.
I have a torch. He's got a torch. We both light both ends. Firecrackers start going off. Right around the corner comes the freaking cruiser. It's the guy I went to the academy with, and I'm there with the blowtorch. What's up? I have a beer. I have a beer in my hand. We're talking in the street. Fireworks are going off next to me. I can't hear you. Snapping, right? He's like, you know better. The fireworks blow themselves out. Now there's quietness. He goes, listen, knock the shit off, right? Just,
Yeah.
I know you're having a good
Yeah.
time. Just go have it over there. Just don't make us come back. We don't want to come back. I'm
Yeah.
like, we're good. See ya. Peace out, dude. They went up the street. Car took a right. Same time, both with the freaking rest of the fireworks. Cruiser, I swear to God, stopped, threw it in reverse, backed up, came right back and started screaming at us again. Fireworks going off. Yeah, no, bad things. Bad things.
Yeah. We done a Marshfield on the beach and huge bonfires and fireworks and stuff. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. They're illegal in Massachusetts, Tom. You know that.
I don't know nothing.
Anyways, we got a lot of support behind Amy. You're right, and she's open to talk about it. And I think, and like she mentioned in the chat, like talking about it with other people, other cancer survivors, and
how can it not help, right?
Yeah.
How can we all not support Amy like we support Karen, like we support Peter, like we support like Richie, like everybody?
Right.
Who do we vote? How do we vote to get her into that circle of people? Like who do
Right.
we have to go to, right? What form do I got to fill out? She belongs in that freaking circle.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She is
awesome person,
and she's gonna make this happen and help a lot of people, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then maybe talk about it afterwards, and and be vocal about it. And she's got a platform to do it.
Yep. Absolutely.
I mean, at night, Tom, we're not on. I mean, shit. We're usually on in the mornings. Yeah.
Go live.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's start our own thing.
Wait till the trial starts, Michael. It's gonna get even crazier.
I know.
Even more crazier.
Starting to heat up now, man. We have to hear back from the SJC. You haven't heard back yet.
Listen,
I don't know if that. I don't.
You just say heat up. You know how cold it was outside? Everybody who was outside, I have mad respect for. Just being out there. Not standing out there like me and Scott. That's a different set. Just being out there. That says so much.
So did a lot of people, when they found out they couldn't get into the small one, go over to Aiden's if they could? Or did a lot of them just disperse, or did they leave? Or
so here's what happens. The courtroom that they put Aiden in would seat maybe 40 people, right? 20 and 20. It's like maybe maybe 7 or 8 pews if I have a church pews. Think of it that way. 7 or 8 of it. So there's not much, and it's on either side, split down the middle. Judge, they're in front. People that were in line to go into Karen's hearing, they kept them in line and held them 5 more minutes. Smaller courtroom. Only 12 people are going to be able to get in. Then she starts testifying and they let nobody in. The court officials let nobody in and left them out in the freaking cold. That is such a slap in the face, and it's an insult because they've done it before to all of us that have been out there. So the people went across the street to the Registry of Deeds and watched the trial. I'm sorry, they watched testimony. And then some people went into Aiden's because Aiden's was open, but his could only seat so many people because it was like, I don't think they would have, if they expected a lot, if they knew that wasn't going to happen and they knew with that many people, they would have put in a different room or did something. But
so you can actually,
again, we do what we best. We're flexible like that. We still were able to get all the information we needed to get out fully, right? We heard it complete what Aiden said, and then we went and we heard what happened at Karen's thing, right? So it worked out good. Everyone got all the info they needed, so it didn't need to go nowhere. It worked out so awesome.
So can you actually watch the trial in the Registry of Deeds?
Across the street on your phone. There's a bunch.
Okay. All right.
Nice to see. There's like Peter Murphy there. Dina was there. There was a bunch of people all huddled around someone's phone. It was actually nice to see.
All right.
Like
Gotcha.
Again, there's a lot's not said about the people in the movement that we have here. There's a lot that's not said about that.
Yep.
I mean, we all 700 people. We're not talking because we're not talking if Aiden doesn't write Article 1, this cover up, right?
You're
Doesn't
absolutely
happen.
right, bro. Yep.
Uh,
Mainstream media's not going to cover it. You know. Look at those pictures, man. I mean, look how different they are today, as opposed to back then. I mean, holy Jesus.
See what that says?
Yeah, trained MMA fighter. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Just like Paul said when he found him, looks like he did 5 rounds with Mike Tyson, right?
Imagine that, especially
Right.
fighting off a dog.
Right. Oh, man.
And all these people are involved, Mike, that they're all like, it was fixed from the start. I want to
Right.
say, Mike, I want to say as if it was planned. They knew it ahead, like it was scheduled. I swear to God. It's so sad to even think that, but it's getting to look that way. It's
So,
scheduled.
yeah.
They knew that
Like,
they knew this was how we do it.
Goody kind of gave it away when he took over dispatch. When he decided he wanted to go into threw the dispatcher out, and he was going to do dispatch. And then you had Higgins hanging around all day to make sure the phone calls weren't coming in, and it was. And then Nuttall coming down early that morning to take over and help out with the snow on the apron and shit like that. It was just, I can't thanks RVA. I don't feel left out, bro. Thank you. I love you, man. But just like the whole thing the whole thing stinks, dude. The whole
It does.
thing stinks.
And they're gonna put the poor girl on trial. Blame it on the girl.
Right. I hope the SJC comes back with something great. I really do. Changes everything.
So I just saw something. They asked Josh Levy. It was in one of the tweets. They asked Josh Levy about the Karen Reed case, and he didn't want to answer it. You see that?
Yes.
So they went specifically to him, and he didn't want to mention anything.
Of course not, dude. The guy's been
DJ's there, my guy DJ. Mail
Hey,
a
DJ,
food.
Yeah.
Send me an email, cputom@gmail.com. Tell me how many people you bring in. Reserve your table, seats. Make sure we'll all get a spot. That's all.
He's on the plane right now as you're talking. He says he's on the plane. He's on his way.
Dude, when you land, it's going to be like cold.
A lot of people are saying thank you, Mary, for telling the truth the other day too, Mary. Thank you.
Listen, that's all anyone can do, right? I can't tell your story. I get lost halfway through it. I'd forget how. You believe that? Like, no, it's just not happening. Not worth my time.
But you know what? What's interesting, Tom, is that all of this story, the John O'Keefe murder, the Karen Reed frame, how much people in Canton and around the country and around the state are affected by this action of the few that's enthralled thousands and thousands of people, and especially in the hometown of Canton, it's divided. It's taken the police, they put it against us, and people are afraid to call the police, dude.
Imagine that.
They're afraid to call the police.
Why would they do that? Why?
Because these people are townies that know these police officers that don't want to call them because they know what they're all about. They've grown up with them. They knew them for years, right before all this happened. They're all buddies.
And that's what makes it hurt even more, dude. They knew him.
Yeah. Yep. Like Rita was saying last night, it's cost her many, many relationships with friends and family. And I think a lot of these guys that were on that show last night are feeling the same thing. They're losing friends that they've known for a long, long time. And they're catching shit for standing out. They're catching shit for going on a show. You don't move past.
Nope. I call bullshit. Stop. Bullshit. Right. Nope. You're telling me that Dennis Sweeney's going to be pushed around by anybody in that fucking town?
No. I'm saying
you think anyone's going to sway his opinion in any way?
No. What I'm saying is they're not certain people that think the other way won't talk to them or had talked to them in the past that no longer want to be a part of them anymore.
I don't think Dennis Sweeney
gives a fuck.
Because they're not relevant. That guy's on a mission to do something. I don't think he cares about that. I don't see him chasing that dead end
No, no.
I don't see him
This,
taking that bait. You know what I'm
this
saying?
is
He's too.
these are
Dennis,
these are
am I
new
wrong?
these are
Dennis
new
is in
people
the
to the
chat.
these are new people that are involved, like Titus, Whitey, another guy. These
They're
are so they're
older.
getting
They've been around from day one, and they know the
well.
town. So
Right. Well, the young guys, they're in their 50s and 40s, but they can't believe that people that they knew for all their life are just turning on them. Like the
Mike,
police,
are they
you
really
know?
your friends if that's the case?
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
The trash is
True
taking
color.
trash is taking itself out. They're not
True
your friends.
colors.
They're not right.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you can't disagree with somebody and
Civilly.
respect
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
because everyone's different.
Yeah.
My color is different than your color. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't mean we gotta fight about it. That's what
Right.
but that's what this is. So I don't see Dennis taking that road. He's not, I think he's smart enough, wise enough, teaching us just stay focused and just keep doing what we're doing. And I like that approach. It's working so far.
Right.
That's not because that's not important. All that noise that's on the outside is just noise, dude. That's all it is. You know?
Well, Gary Titus was on there, and he was part of he voted for the audit, the 903.
Yes.
And people know what you voted for now because it's registered and everything like that. And he lost friends. And now he's been doing a DJ thing for, I don't know, 40, 50 years, and he's lost friendships over it. And people come up to him and say, why would you do that? You have a small business in this town. Why would you? And he's just like, because I believe it's right. That's just things like that. I'm just reflecting a little bit.
And the same with Dennis right there, right? They both
Yeah.
care about Canton. Like they both
Yeah.
stood up. They both stood. How many examples do you want?
I know. What have we
They
heard
both
back
stood
from
up,
about that?
really, right?
What have we heard back from about that? About their lawns being attacked? Nothing.
Zero.
Not a fucking thing. Nothing.
Chemical.
But Chris Eller can walk into the police station and say some bullshit, and there's a fucking assault and battery charge put out. That's bullshit, dude.
And it's gonna go to the magistrate. The magistrate's gonna say, "Get out of here."
I hope so. But again, it's lawfare. Just throwing bombs and see if they stick and stuff. It's a bullshit, man.
A United Kingdom viewer. And by the way, I love how global we are. This is kind of like impressive at how, but UK viewer here. Can you let Rita know she is respected around the world for standing against the corruption in her town?
You got it. Hopefully, Dennis is watching this and give her the heads up. Give her some love. Yeah. We won't back down ever, Dennis. That's right, brother. Bro.
This needs to be screenshotted and posted on Twitter, and Rita can see it or sent to her. Because, and again, right?
Yeah.
And you know who else needs to be this up here? Right there. This guy. Nick
Rocco.
Nick does so much. You guys don't even understand. I wish you don't. But I get it, Nick. I appreciate everything that you do. He's so unappreciated because he kind of doesn't make a lot of noise. He just kind of falls.
No,
I know.
Yeah,
all in that guy. So
yeah, but my point. But the bigger picture is that you have some John Camos and all this on the station last night. Just actually lived here, grew up here, generational, and they're just saying how much it's turned over this whole incident. So like casualties of war, you're just part of it. These are guys that had nothing to do with it.
Listen, Canton's got Canton problems.
Big time.
That Canton problems are a result of Canton politics.
Exactly.
Until Canton politics gets fixed, you're not fixing Canton.
Good point, Tommy.
It just can't be. It's just not going to happen.
Yep. We have another candidate running against John Connolly if he decides to run. So that'll be good.
Also check into the DA that's running against Morrissey and find out what's like. Everyone has a thing. Like one thing is like recovery.
Change is good.
Or like they run on that. Like one person's like tax reform. Like everyone has a thing that they run on. I want to know what her thing is. Like what's her one thing that?
Oh, there'd be so many. I think you pick apart on that. I don't know.
I mean, Josh Levy doesn't seem to like corruption. He's banging a lot of people out for that, isn't he?
Oh my God! The person from Quincy yesterday went down. The elderly housing director from the state tips and a Prius.
State tips and a Prius. the banging get the guys with the snow blowers in the driveways, Mike. Remember that?
No one.
The CDL thing. Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that was for a snow blower. Some of them are
Remember
nice.
that? They lost their jobs. They lost their pensions for snowblowers.
And they didn't even buy from F&F. Imagine that. They
The
get double
balls.
screwed. They get double
The balls
screwed
of
out of
them.
that.
I know. My God. You know, the whole pawn shop thing and the way Conley put it, you know, under my 30 years on this board, I've always voted against this, but you know, I'm gonna do it this time. I'm like, why, dude? Does he know he might have a shot of not being? But tell her we'll be getting signatures today at between 1 and 3. Okay.
This
So if you
support
go to
anyone,
yeah.
anybody in
huge.
Canton, please go to Shaw's today between 1 and 3. They're gonna be getting signatures, please.
And they'll be outside getting signatures. So think
Burr.
about when you were outside.
Yep.
Okay.
So please,
So-
if you're in the area, stop by, bring your license so they can prove it's you. That's
And
all.
ask questions. Ask
Yeah.
questions. They'll talk.
Without a
And
doubt.
I guess if you sign, you get a commemorative pen.
You know, of all things yesterday, right? That made me the most sad was how those girls talked about Karen like that.
Disrespectful, man. Just
Dude,
shitholes.
That's next level mean, right? It's
Trailer
sad.
trash, dude. Trailer trash.
And that's what she's up against. Again, just like Aiden, right? People on his back, hate this one, that one, lying. He's still got to go forward. Same way. I don't know how she does it. She's got bigger things on her shoulders, dude.
She's got God on her side, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, Tracy V.
Thanks.
Tracy, thanks for the $20. Happy birthday, Tom. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Listen, she needs to be like, we need to put Karen on like $1, like on a note or something.
Dude, I just pray for her, you know. I just hope she hears it and feels it, man. You know, you can pray for anybody you want in your own little way. You don't have to get down. You don't have to get down on your knees and you know. You can do it in your car. You can do it when you walking the dog. You can do it any way you want.
Whatever God you want, your own.
Yeah.
You can choose it. It's all yours.
As long as it gets to a good place and you're in a good place, man, and there's no hate in your love, man. There's no better way to live, Tom.
There really is.
No hate. No hate in your heart. No hate in your heart.
I put a post. Life is good. I woke up today.
So
life is great. I mean, really. What's
So
the alternative, Mike? I've seen the alternative. I've been in them hospitals. I've worked in acute care hospitals. Like that's the alternative.
Yeah. I don't have space in my heart.
Happy. This is great. We're all happy about this. Dennis Sweeney, we're good.
Yeah.
Again,
you know,
if Dennis can friggin' swing like he does lately, I'm with you. I'm on the Dennis Sweeney plan. That's what I'm on.
That Shaw's gives me paranoia. You're not talking. You're right, girl. You tell you about that place, man. That place is crazy. You don't know who the fuck you're gonna run into there, man.
But
I told you, I go there at like 8 in just to get if I have to go to pick up 1 or 2 things. I'm in and out of there, dude. I just don't want to. It's like a melting pot of Canton, so to speak, if you want to call it that. But yeah, that's a hot spot. If you like Rita said, if you want to get some signatures, that's the place to go. It's all Canton.
Just think of the anxiety some people must have going to the supermarket because their neighbor thinks that they're out of their mind because they believe Karen's innocent. Just that one thing alone. Like, how do people face that? Just out of like, they didn't do anything, but the anxieties are still there.
Oh yeah.
So it affects everybody, right?
It's like the untalked about thing. Like no one brings it up, and like you used to see. I told you, people
Irish
talking
Catholic,
in the hall.
Irish Catholic. That's how we all brought up. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, you used to walk down the hall, you know, the aisles and pick up stuff, and women would talk, and men would talk, babies were interacting, and there's none of that. There's none of that. People, they're just going about their business. It's shameful. Shameful. And you know what? They're trying to just change the date of the voting on this one here, and it's not a big deal. And it's funny, Rita brought it up last night. He's like, you know, the reason why they have it in April to vote is because way back when, hundreds of years ago, it was harvesting season in November.
Right.
So people didn't want to vote in November because they were harvesting the crops. So
Crops.
they made it in April for Canton. That's how old this law is. I mean, come on, let's get with the times.
Listen,
This is,
they
listen,
locked Aiden up for freaking 60 days over an open-ended crime similar to that.
right.
Like,
Yep.
and again, what the judge says goes. It's judicial oversight. There's no accountability. If the police departments had that accountability removed from them, where they have that liability insurance that they can get away with stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
they get into an
Yeah.
accident, go into a
Yeah.
call, it happens.
Right. They actually, it gives them the freedom to be reckless. I feel,
Because we have training and we pass that training course, that removes the liability from us, removes liability from the town, removes liability from the insurance company that insures the town. That's how
So
that worked.
let me ask you: do you think Dr. Russell's in or out?
100% in.
Me too.
How can Auntie Bev reverse her decision that she made prior? She'd have to
Right.
cancel herself. And I'll tell you another thing. Brandy Churchwell. Let me share this. It's already pulled up. Love it. Brandy. Love Brandy Churchwell. Right? The biggest takeaways. You ready? Number one, doesn't matter if you agree with Dr. Russell's conclusions or not. Her extensive education and experience are impressive. She's a badass. Listen, all I need to know is that. Honestly,
Yeah.
done.
Yep.
End of story. She's
Yeah,
a badass herself.
Give her a sub and a like on her channel, man. Follow her on Twitter too. She's good.
So again, Mike, right? Look at how the tide is turning. Look at how the mindless mob is losing our minds, or are we kind of looking at it? I think when we look back, everything the Commonwealth's doing now to get people just to get their testimony removed, and they're going to do everything. That's their job. So they don't have to be mean about it.
It just seems like it's reversed. Like it's again, the prosecution is the defense, and the defense is the prosecution. It's crazy.
She's got to say it wasn't me, and then prove that it was them.
Right. Right.
In the Commonwealth, just sitting back saying, "Oh, good luck. We'll let you do that part, but we're not letting you go. Anything else is not important." No. Which
third-party culprit? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Please pass the pepper. Thanks for the $2. Happy
Pepper,
birthday,
I love you so much. I hope your puppies are doing good. Brutus is her dog. We prayed for Brutus.
Man, what a day!
Good.
What a day!
Yesterday was snapping nice. Everything was flowing good, right?
Yeah. Yesterday was crazy, dudes. I mean, today's Thursday, so what you talking about Tuesday, right? With the court, or you talking about Wednesday? What you doing, ripping that birthday butt?
Tuesday. No, a hair from the stupid thing.
All right.
It's like I thought I felt it. I don't know.
Yeah, did you feel like
tomorrow?
Do you think what?
We have court tomorrow with Aiden.
Oh, I didn't have it down on my calendar. Friday. That's right. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll start at 7 tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
So that's court. Brutus is doing well. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute.
What's up?
No.
Been lurking. My Bruce is not doing well, doctors. Oh, no.
Man. Please, people pray for Brutus. Brutus is a sweetheart for a dog.
Oh, dogs. You're pulling at my heartstrings, man.
Yeah. Now you get it.
Glenn Lake's wishing you a happy birthday, but
you guys are great. But no.
So you have court on. So if DJ's flying out, he'll probably go to Turtle Boy's court. He's flying out now. He'll be here today. Right? He'll go to court. He'll go to court tomorrow, and then you have a meal of food on Sunday.
Yes.
It's a nice weekend.
Yeah. Real nice.
So what's the court date for Friday?
So listen, this is what's going to happen, right? How I envision it is it's going to be a really nice time, casual, open. People are going to be relaxed. Be a lot of chit chatting, a lot of laughing. Look at me, a lot of friends made. I think that meal of food is going to go a long way to the people that are standing side by side with each other, freezing, waiting for the stupid court offer to say we can only let 12 of you in when there's 30 of us waiting outside. And that's what I feel bad for. They deserve something. So,
Make sure somebody brings the coffee tomorrow, man.
and listen, if you haven't emailed, that's okay. You can still show up. I promise you. I just do that just so that I can have just a rough guesstimate, a number, so I can throw at the restaurant and say expect X amount of people, plan accordingly. So
what time should people start arriving, Tom?
Anybody got that information? 6
o'clock. Okay.
5:30.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I plan on going there. And sitting down and having a nice piece of steak. So
yeah.
So that's kind of, it's more of everybody come down,
steak.
sit down, and let's just all sit down and eat. We're all gonna eat together. Try and make all the tables together as one. Figure something out. Figure a way out and go from there.
So you
just at 6:30. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So you can sit at the bar. You can order off the menu. They're gonna have the extra staff waiting for us and stuff. So yeah, it'll be a good time. And then so you have court on Friday. You have a standout Sunday morning if you want to go to Dedham, and there's a couple other places. And then you can go to a meal of food. DJ's coming in from Colorado.
Yep.
I'm calling all beings. So there'll be some laughs. There'll be some good conversations. Up to date information. Hopefully, some mods show up. Some content creators show up. Hopefully.
Yep. Brian's invited. Maz is invited. Aiden's invited.
Yeah.
Meredith's invited. Mike from Mike Crawford's invited. His significant other's invited.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's right off the highway.
Invited. Come and hang out.
You get that first set
right off the highway. It's easy. Yeah.
You get to that first set of lights. You take a left. It's right on your left. And there's a Holiday Inn right next door to it too for people that might want to have a good time and hang out and not have to drive home too. So yeah,
that's a smart idea.
Tomorrow night, Federal Friday. There you go. She's gonna be going live Friday night, huh?
Cool. Wendy said something here. Wendy, we don't know anything. Everyone's safe. We know that much, but we don't know about the properties of anybody out there. But we know they're safe. So we'll figure the other stuff out when.
Yeah, the pictures don't look good, but it does. Yeah, he's safe for now. Yeah.
Amy tomorrow night. Amy's got a channel. Maybe I wonder if that video I have, Amy, if you start your stream at 6 tomorrow night, and the video's an hour long, just start it at 5 and use my video for the first hour to bring people in. And then start your show after that.
Oh, Tom's a big draw now.
No, it's older.
I'm kidding.
It's older video from when Karen started. Like when we went back to Aiden being story 1. I made a thing for her a long time ago, and it's a while. So I gave it to Amy, and yeah. So let her use it so she can.
Are you gonna live stream Sunday night or no? You stream or no? You just relax.
No, I'm sure the phone will probably be on. I'll probably just put it on, leave it open for people to talk. How about that? I have a tripod. I'll just leave it up, and everyone can walk over to it and talk. How about that?
Yeah, they can all go and say the couple of sentences they want to wish a happy. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Live, yeah. It's again, like I like to be flexible and be able to do that. Like we don't have a schedule, right? We can do whatever we want here.
So you're gonna charge all your batteries up for tomorrow's coldness and everything.
Already charging.
So tomorrow's case, Turtle Boy's case. What is it about? What's going on tomorrow with Turtle Boys? What's this for?
I think this is part of the witness intimidation. I think this is where he's looking for information about the text messages between Mello and LG.
Okay.
And witness intimidation because they made her a witness.
That's right.
And then they said he witness intimidated her.
That's right. Okay.
But Mello's never gonna come again. I don't know how he can just get away, get paid, and just talk about money.
So
grab.
the other thing was the restraining order Tuesday that was lifted.
Gone, never
Now,
again.
now, this is a witness intimidation that was on top of that because he went to jail for breaking the RO or getting an RO. Right, is what I'm hearing.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So this would be for the witness intimidation, but he had an existing restraining order.
And
That's how.
we could be wrong. Please, so give us a little
Yeah.
leeway. I mean, Aiden
Yeah.
will tell you exactly what it is. Unfortunately, he's
So-
very well versed in it all. He shouldn't be, but
It's in Dedham. Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Dedham. Maybe
I just
somebody
know I
can
gotta
point.
be there. That's it. That makes it easy for me.
I didn't have it on my calendar, but you can be. Yeah.
Cozy, thank you for
Yeah.
saying that.
Oh yeah. So the 10th is for Morrissey's email.
Okay. So there
Yeah.
it is. Remember, he had
Yeah.
again the district attorney's got a burner email guy
Yeah. That's what
emailing
that's about.
judges. Whoa, really?
Turtle Boy
And we
Morrissey's
forget about
emails.
that, don't we? Imagine that.
Oh, that'll be a good one, Tom. That's gonna be a good one.
And Gail, I owe you
He's
a
trying
big
to get-
hug, by the way. I
Yeah,
love you,
yeah.
Gail. She's a great, wonderful human being.
All right,
wish-
so Charlie,
wish I
Charlie's
could-
confused. Where's tomorrow's meal? No, it's Sunday's meal. Okay, tomorrow's court. Okay, and it's about Morrissey's email burner account. Now they were able to extract something from that account, and it was given to the defense, but it was impounded. They couldn't talk about it.
Do you know why?
It could be damaging. I would think.
It exactly is because the information that they gave Aiden,
Yeah.
there was stuff deleted out of it.
So it was handpicked
When he got the one handed to him, supposedly the one they were going to give him was redacted by messages that were not there. Whether they were deleted, it didn't
Understood.
get carried over, but there were very specific ones that were deleted.
Yes.
Say.
And that's not what we want. We want it all, right? So that's exactly right. So you're right. They received hand-picked messages from a taint team, allegedly,
Mhm.
right? That were given to Aiden's team. That's right. And he's trying to get some of his devices back. This is crazy, dude.
He's got 4 of them, doesn't he? He's got 4 of them.
This is fucking crazy. You remember he was all upset because all his sources are in there. Fellow police officers that gave things up. What's going to happen to them? Where's the right of a journalist that's got protected sources? It doesn't exist in Massachusetts. Dennis Sweeney will be there tomorrow too with you.
Well, Dennis is always there. Wouldn't be the same without
Yeah,
him.
well, I know it's true. It's true. I think tomorrow might be time for the onesie though, Tom. I don't know what you're thinking. I think I don't know. I don't know how you did, but you might have to have the onesie on tomorrow. But yeah, this will be in the. Will this be in the Superior Court or the regular court, District Court?
I think this
That's
is
a good-
Superior.
So you think they'll put the fucking small fucking no? They better not put it.
Again,
Yeah, who knows?
the games that they're playing again is not fair to the people. Not fair.
I'm sure Aiden will post something on X today about where and when and what's the actual. I know we just skimmed over it about what it was, but I know I have in my notes Morris's email. So yeah, Judge Bev, that's how we do it in Massachusetts. You're right. I know. I gotta even Lisi was he understood it. He didn't make a mistake twice, but he objected. When he objected, it was emphatic. Judge, objection, judge.
And he was right because what did Alan Jackson say to back him up? You can't use molds if the dog doesn't exist and dog's not even part of the evidence. Doesn't matter what you got.
That's right. That's right. The dog was never entered the evidence. You're right.
How can it be? It's just hearsay. It's all noise. Doesn't
Why
exist. Molds exist.
Why did Judge Bev allow that to be even asked? When he objected, it's just crazy to me that she let it go. There was no way that Dr. Russell was going to let a mold dictate the sizes of the bites in John's arm to be the same or not be the same. That's fucking crazy.
She knows enough not to go down that road, right?
Right. Yeah. Right. Okay.
My dog's teeth changed. They all changed.
Yeah.
I mean, they float for the most part.
And now they have Chloe. I mean, is that legit? Can we enter that into court?
Well,
I
let
mean,
me
what's
tell
going to
you
happen?
something. If they do, I sure the freak hope that the freaking fur matches the fur that's in the carpet in the climate controlled storage unit.
Oh yeah.
Because if the fur doesn't match, then you know that this is yet another
Attempt.
done.
Well, you have to think in the back of their mind, if they know she has that, and there's a good chance this dog fur in there. I'm gonna say there's probably 100% chance that if you have the whole carpet of a German Shepherd, yeah, they'll find a hair of a dog, but chain of custody. And I know she's got it locked up, but you know,
She's got better chain of custody
than they do.
than Michael Proctor does.
Oh, that reminds me, we have the Proctor hearing the 15th, right?
Is that the 15th?
Yeah, I think it's the 15th. That's the termination, hearing, which I'm sure will not be
Not televised.
televised. Yeah.
But you should get an outcome because they did say they can fire him if they want.
I have something down for the 24th for Turtle Boy LG phone. I don't know what that note means. I don't know. And then on the 19th, we have the National Standout.
Yes, National Standout Day. Correct.
Yeah. And then the end of the month, we have Whitey and Karen again on the 31st. So you have another court date at the end of this month, the 31st, with Karen. That'll be Richard Green on a Daubart hearing, which I can't believe.
Oh my God. And then they want to bring the Crash Daddies here too, bud.
Richard Green, this guy has testified over 2,000 times. What are you doing, man? I don't get it. And then you have to go up and their experts, Garino. Are you fucking kidding me?
All they got, Mike. They have no more. They got Garino.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What does he do? Like, almost, I'm trying to think what his angle is, right? I understand, like, you're trying to get rid of anybody that'll hurt you in your case for Brennan, right?
Well, it's not just that, it's anything. Like, they want to throw out the complete testimony of somebody who's qualified to say this is this.
And he says he hasn't watched the old case yet, but dude, you should watch the old trial and see what Green did on the stand, so you know you're up against. So basically, what he's saying is Ladley just did a shitty job, and I can do a better job.
Throw Richard Green out. What about the dude from Quantico, Virginia?
Yes,
he says it happened. 227
happened.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
227, 630, 623, 634.
Yeah.
Why would she Google that at all? She says Karen asked her to do it.
Yep.
Yet there's no time in any space where that was possible for that to happen, according to her own timeline.
That's right. And the back of a cruiser.
Nothing matches up.
The back of the cruiser.
Everything that was said was not true.
Right.
I heard that yesterday at court. The other day at court from that lady who was accusing Aiden of all that heinous stuff. Heard the same stuff, dude. Nothing true out of it.
I'm trying to figure out, and he's a lot smarter than me, obviously, but I'm just trying to figure out.
Still getting his devices back. I mean, he's.
What's Brennan trying to really do? It's like he's almost like he's back. That's why Lally looks so upset. He's just going over what Lally's already done in the first trial. They've already been voir dired, allowed in the trial. Now you're going to try to ask a different question a different way and try to trip up Mr. Green?
Listen, the questions.
Jesus Christ.
The questions that he asked her.
Dr. Russell?
Yeah, Dr. Russell. The questions that Hank asked her.
Yeah.
His own questions qualified her as an expert. That's how smart that dude is. He qualified her himself right then and there.
He tried to trick her up so many times. And it was so obvious. And remember what she said, with all due respect, Mr. Brennan, I'm not somebody who just came off the street. Exactly. I was like, oh man.
Listen again.
Yeah.
eh,
He tried though. He tried his damnedest, man. He tried his damnedest. I mean, he remember the first time she was there. He said he only had like an hour to do after Elise was done. Well, he took 5 hours, on Monday or Tuesday or whatever it was. So he got more and more and more involved on those questionings. I mean, when they ever found Chloe, my jaw dropped.
well,
My jaw dropped.
first off, that's a Brady violation.
Right.
Otherwise,
So,
shut up. Right?
so I get my question is, who told you about Chloe? Where did you find her? And was that information available in trial one? If it was, you're Brady violation.
Yeah. And that's not again.
So Coco had to give up something about where they dropped her off, a name, a place, a something, for them to actually research it and get her to do it, get her to do a mold. Now this happened between the last time she was there for the dog art and this time, right?
Right.
So you tell
Right.
me within
Exactly.
30 days or less, you were able to track down the dog, get a mold of the dog, the teeth and the paws, and then have it. Come on, man. I mean, dog bites, human bites haven't been allowed in court as evidence in I don't know how long. Back in the day, you used to be able to do plaster marks of them, but they decided that it was inaccurate all these years. I mean, it's fucking crazy.
This is
fucking
how you're right. This is how insane the other side is. This is the noise that they're trying to make up, Mike. It's all noise.
But it's boozy.
This is who we're talking about right here. This lady. Let me scream this from the fucking rooftops. A woman's identity and worth are not solely defined by her role as a wife or mother. Scream it louder, girl.
Yeah.
Dr. Russell's private life has absolutely no relevance to her expertise or professional qualifications. The fact that anyone would even attempt to bring it up is not only ridiculous, but a clear display of ignorance. If you're using that as an excuse to discredit her, it's time to check yourself. Misogyny has no place here. Mike,
Look at this stuff.
they're saying because
Wow.
she doesn't have a kid, she's not qualified.
Shut the fuck
Right
out of
here. I stopped reading. She's not married and has no kids. What
Wow.
the frig does that got to do with anything? If not, that's even,
Wow.
I hate to say it, but she's pretty dedicated to what she's doing, dude. Like,
Right. She had
her
no
love
time.
is not, doesn't have to be a person.
Yep. Her love was education and treating people in an ER, man. And she worked in the ER that was so busy. One of the busiest in the county.
It was Chicago, right?
No, LA.
LA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it now.
Uh,
And Mike, you can't get a more qualified individual.
I think they were upset about how she found out about the case, and Lally tried to exploit
sure.
that last
Yep.
night. Yeah.
No, I'll listen. I'll give him that play. That's a good play, right?
Yeah.
You want to discredit her. That's their job.
And all she wanted to do was help, because she had experience in dog bites. Because she's been in the ER her whole life. She didn't raise kids. She never had time to be married because she was always working.
The problem is you can't disqualify someone based on what they say, the truth. But because you don't like it doesn't mean you disqualify her.
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't.
I don't like what she says. It's true. She says facts. I don't want her here. That's their job. So, Boozy Betty,
she's awesome.
Boozy Beauty. Yep.
Yep.
She is on it all the time. And again, right? To not treat someone with this much schooling and this much respect that she has for her profession, to not give her respect and kudos is a shame. And that's really, really bad. And that's why when I was walking out of the court with her, I apologized for the way that she was treated, because that's not how us Boston people treat people. I felt bad for the way Hank was kind of digging into the poor lady. She's just doing her job. So I did apologize to her, and I'd do it again, because she doesn't deserve the Boston treatment, like the Krusty treatment, like the LG treatment, like anything like that. She's outside of that. She's removed from that, right? She's doing her job. And now it's time to grow up, people, boys and girls. This is serious stuff, right? This is she's going to potentially go to jail. Aiden did 60 days. Does he tell you don't want to go back?
uh,
That's
and even Squirty Bello couldn't tell the court with certainty that it wasn't a dog bite or she couldn't tell.
Mike.
You know,
you and I know when there's
Yeah.
when there is a body of somebody on the table at the office, medical examiner's office, whoever's there with the knife, they're doing their job as the people are telling them the story of what happened. So they were walking down Mass Ave and they jumped in front of a truck.
right.
And the ME's looking at, okay, he's got
Yeah, that makes sense.
His
This
leg
makes sense.
His leg's broken this way, and this has got this type of a broken part, and okay, but they're telling him a story. He could have fallen off a building, not hit by an 18-wheeler.
Right.
The medical examiner, I'm sure there are other examples that we'll maybe talk about some other time, can make a mistake in what they're doing when they're doing their job because they're listening to the wrong information that the troopers are giving them. That's what happens. Because I could have got you a murder one with her. Rookie. Get it? That is wrong.
You're influenced by the people behind you telling you the story, which you should believe because they're police officers. Why would they lie to me? They're just trying to help me do my job. But it's not done independently if you're having someone else tell you the narrative.
Mike, you're working with these people every single day. You're going to go against them like that when they're telling you this is what it needs to be, lady?
Yeah, listen to DeChico's text of Muggy Bronto. Oh, that was a rookie move. I would have gone to say this. I mean, it's right in the Texas. It's
their
right,
own words.
Yes. It's crazy. Hey, I know it's 2 hours and I have a doctor's appointment.
Peace out.
All right. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Mikey.
Have a good day today.
Thank you. I will.
All right, chat. I will talk to you guys, manana. We're on at 7 tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Because we're going to court.
Going to court.
All right, buddy. Don't get too banged. Don't eat too much ice cream today, okay?
I'm okay with that.
I don't want you to get sick. All right, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Happy birthday, man. Love you. Bye.
Be good.
All right, man.
So everybody, thank you, everybody, first off, for being here. It's been 2 hours like it's been 2 minutes. I mean, you guys are just something else. Wow, 700 people here. I love you guys. So let me talk about these right here. All right. Panoja, thank you for becoming a member. Master Rebuttal Alessi, thank you for becoming a new member. Ken W, new member. Sheila, thank you for being a new member. Reality Check, my girl, new member. Thank you, sweetheart. She's very, I don't know if you guys see her in chat, but she's pretty good in chat. She's pretty smart. Megan, Deanne, thank you very much. Michelle Washington, thank you so much, very much. And there's Kristen again. Kristen, you've been here for a long time, sweetheart. You've been here for, I think, almost from the start. I mean, on my other channel, which is Tom CPU, I can pull that up for you. She was like one of the first ones that was always there for me. Every time I hit live, she was absolutely in my stream. That's pretty awesome, to be honest. And you guys all being here today is freaking awesome. Like, I love you guys a lot. Let me share this page. It really means a lot. This is my other channel that we started with. Tom CPU. 13,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Made it. This is what started it back in the days. So we're 50 people over there watching. Please like, thumbs up, help the algorithms. Love you guys. Trying to figure out how to merge one members only so I can pump it on both stations. So, all right. So, Kristen, you've always been there, your sweetheart. Mark Cunningham, my friend. Thank you for the birthday wish. See you Sunday. And then Christine, thank you from the United Kingdom. Wow. Trisha Mack, my girl, sweetheart, I love you. Trisha's a sweetheart. I see her all the time. She does a lot for Sandra Birchmore. Joseph again with the memberships. And then Trisha. I think we read that one before. There's a standout on the 12th. Got it on there. Only fan, thank you. Estrangement. Wow. You're welcome. Please feel free to go to my other channel and look at my lives if I have some up there. I got a bunch of stuff that's on the back, but yeah, I got every single trip that Karen's been to court. I have it recorded. I haven't missed one day. So we have all that information. We have it like archived for prosperity. All right, what's this? Gifted 5 memberships. Amy, sweetheart. My goodness, make me cry. Half a gallon on me today. Oh, I love it. Coffee ice cream. I have bananas already. Makes frap. Tara, sweetheart. My goodness. You're always there too. Another one is always there. You were there the night of the audit vote. I remember you were there. Joseph Kane again. Man. Lisa, thank you very much. There's Javier again. And Mike, get my ice cream for Mike. Tracy V, again, thank you for always being here. Wow, $20. Peppa, my girl, we'll talk about that. We another one we can get in trouble, me and Peppa. Joseph Kane, another one. Wow. Let's go up in the messages. Where are we? All right. Oh, my friend, listen, thank you for being here. I can't think of having nicer people in my life. I wouldn't want any other people in my life. I think God put every single one of you people in my life for a reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll never find out, but I'm just going to roll with it. It's kind of how I've been rolling now. So I have a lot of faith that he puts us on his path, that we're just walking, and all we can do is act. Like I tell people, it's a torch that we got to carry, and I got carrying my torch. Like every single one of you guys are carrying your torch. Just watching is helping. Man, you guys are awesome. Shelby, Cozy, what's this say? Are you the Tom that made sure Karen had someone at her church? If so, God bless you. Yes. Yep. I'm that guy that they spoke about. And I'll tell you what, I'll ask you what I ask every single person that asked me that question. I would say, well, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you go and be a friendly face so that she knows that she's not alone? Wouldn't you, if she's hoping to see you, that she knows that she's got somebody there, that she can go and be safe and pray in peace and not worry about other stuff? I mean, I get a message once from somebody, and it's not important who, but somebody said that they see how I am with her in position wise and how I protect her from. I got her back, so no one's gonna come and like jump on her back. Like I got that, and they made a comment about that, and you know, again, everyone's got a torch, right? But yeah, so again, I ask you, right? I mean, wouldn't you go and just make sure, just you don't even gotta talk to her. You don't gotta say a word. Just all right, I'm not alone. That's all. I didn't I didn't tell that story. That was from Nathan. And he's a great guy too. I mean, again, every single one of you people in here are all part of my life, and I love each and every one of you. You're all here for a reason, right? We're all here for Karen, obviously. Glenn, my goodness. Wow. There's Nathan. Thank right there. Thanks for the continued support of Karen, Nathan Reed. Nathan, I don't want to tell you the lengths I would go to support you guys, but I don't got no. I'm gonna give you all I got every time, because if she's gonna face it, she shouldn't have to do it alone, because that's not fair for anybody, right? I mean, you've been there. Anybody, you've been that big brother for her. You know, I can't imagine. I mean, your life is upended just as much as hers. You're always there supporting your sister. And you've never said a bad thing about her. Not one bad thing. She pulled my hair in 4th grade. That none of that. Like, come on. No. I'm damn proud to be part of this. I'm going to do everything I can to prove that she's innocent. Because she is. It's that simple. I don't need to be told. I don't need to be shown. It's what I believe, and I'm all in with that. On we go. We fight. Whatever. Count me in. Joseph, Glenn, Lisa, thank you. Good citizen. Yeah, Peter Murphy, they're going to start making him jump through hoops too, the poor guy. Guy's decorated on the wall in the police department. Police department summons him to court for trespassing at a church. Make that make sense. Don't tell anyone that a former Canton cop, a former sergeant of the Canton Police Department that's decorated from the Canton Police Department, his name is eternally etched in the wall in the lobby of the same Canton Police Department we're talking about. They summons the poor guy to court over trespassing at a church for where he parked or where he walked or whatever. The church is next to the police station. They know who he is. This is personal, and it's not fair to Peter. So, yeah, again, just like Karen, that ain't right. That ain't right in a little bit. You know? And look at what they did to Aiden to shut him up. Just shut him up. That's all that. Just shut him up. That's their only goal. So, but we see it, right? And that's all. What's this? Happy birthday, Tom. What for Karen? The church thing. It was an amazing thing to do. You deserve all the good in this world. We love you. Thank you for all you do. Karen is not alone. And you know what? You got to walk the walk, right? You got to do it. You got to show up. It's like life. Life is part of showing up. You have to do that show up life part. It's not, I mean, it's personal to me, and it means something to me, but just letting her, the fact that she knows no matter what, this ain't a relationship girlfriend thing. It's not I'm not infatuated with her. I'm in love with her. None of that. I think she's smart. I think she's brilliant. I think she's way intelligent, smarter than we give her credit for. That's what I think about her. But otherwise, what other people will think, I don't know. And what they're doing to her is not right. So do my part. Like we all do. We're all doing our part, right? We all do. Everybody does. Cynthia, you being here right now is doing your part. Amy, what you're going through, we got you, sweetheart. You're not going to go through that alone. No way. Think about that for a second. You're not going to, single mom's not going to be alone in any way, whatever. You're going into this knowing we have you. Think about that. Amy is putting a show on tomorrow night. So please cruise over to her channel. Give that a like. Watch it. Mary. I remember Mary. Right. You see? That's how it works, right, guys? Nice. Man, a lot of love for Nathan, man. That's awesome. Rightfully so, too. I don't think he gets enough. Imagine, yeah, he is the big brother. He is there. I mean, he's that rock that, you know, he walks the walk. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of simple. It's actually really simple, right? you wake up, you don't hurt somebody, you try to do something good, eat a good meal, say your prayers, go to bed, repeat the next day. That's all. See? Dennis is all in. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. I got you, Dennis. I see that in him when I talk to him out in the sidewalks. A lot of people like Dennis. So, yeah, it is disgusting what they're doing. And we see it, right? And we can just call them out. That's all we can do, right? And otherwise, yeah. Let's just stop the nonsense. The whole Norfolk County thing got to be fixed. There's no way you're telling me that is an okay thing. It's not. So, yep. I'm thinking I need somebody that does a lot of editing, video editing, microdots type of editing. I have every single day of Karen's trial. So I would like to take every single day and try and chop up 15 minutes out of every day and put them together for as long as it is. Make it like a 4-hour movie. We'll make a channel, right? And we'll put the Karen Reed videos on the channel, like framed. I'm sure there'll be another one like that. But with my content, make videos, put them on that channel, and tie them together so that it can be a 24-hour running channel. You use that money from YouTube to pay for Karen's defense. So I need a video editor to help me edit the video so I can make one video that'll end up being 24 hours long so we can loop it so that we can have it on play. So no matter what, people go at night, they go to the channel, they hit play, boom. TV's watching it, they're getting a watch time and raising money for the defense just by watching it, just by, believe it or not, guys, by giving a thumbs up, the comments, all that helps with the YouTube algorithm. So if we have a 24-hour loop, we'll say, we'll make 25 hours. Who cares? Just make it on loop. Let it all go. And all that money can go to Karen. Or, for example, if this was set up, Amy, all that money could go to you this month. So you're taken care of. And then Shelby, something happens. She breaks her leg. She's out of work for 2 weeks. You take that money. We take care of Shelby. Somebody's got a flat tire broken on the highway. Boom, we have money. So we're not using, our money. We're using YouTube's money. Just let it revolve in a circle. And then use the watch money and the watch time from YouTube to go and help out this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one. And it's all found money. I have all the content. I have hours. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours of content. Just pick them, we'll put them together, loop them, and just let it go. Let people watch. All the watch time is, man, you have a burner phone, connect it to your home network. Go to the channel, hit the video, hit play. It'll make 3 cents. But guess what? It's making money. It's 3 cents that we can use to defend Karen. Make it a 501c3, right? So that it's not a for-profit thing. Make sense, guys? To see what I'm thinking? It can be like a help fund. And and all we gotta do is set it up and let it run. And it'll be residual. Everyone can like donate to it. Like Miss Shorty can donate a watch party on it. Like all this, we can just throw stuff on it all the time. Everything we've done, throw it on that channel. Everyone can throw stuff on the channel, and we just add it. Makes sense, guys? Like my idea? And it's almost found money, and that money can be used to donate. So that's just a thought and idea. It's a way to make a corporation type of a thing. Yeah, worldwide. Exactly. We have that ability because we want to be flexible like that. But today's my day. I I'm blessed to have every one of you people in my life. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Chrissy. I can't thank everyone for being here. I love you all. Tomorrow we have court. Should be interesting. And that's about that. Please stay warm. Enjoy the day. And we will see you all tomorrow. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. I very much appreciate it. The Facebook messages are all amazing. The just my phone's blowing up. It's amazing. Amazing. The love is just it's real love. You guys are amazing. And it's it's really if you knew how much of it what it's a team effort, my mods, I can't do nothing without my mods. And I can't do nothing without you guys watching. So, team effort, guys. This is good for all of us. I'm good with that, you know? So, thank you all for the donations. I'm just blown away. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. Really? But I know I'm going to get some ice cream, coffee ice cream. Make a frap, coffee frap with a banana on it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Really, really, really. I appreciate it all. It's been a wonderful day. And I don't think it could be spent any other. Well, I wouldn't say that. But I'm happy how the last 48 hours has been. How's that? Yeah. You guys have a great day. Maybe we'll get some more good news. Watch Twitter. You never know, right? Twitter's on fire. Yes. So thank you all, everybody, again for being here. And we'll see you all tomorrow morning. In the meantime, please be safe. And again, if you're going to go to the meal of food, just give me for head count cputom@gmail.com. Just let me know you party or two. That's all. All righty. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Love ya.